Hello, hello, my dear friends, my darlings. How is everyone doing today on this gorgeous day? I hope you all are doing well. I see that Carolina is hanging out with her blankie and her pillows because it's a cold and rainy day. So she's all snuggled up and tuning in. I'm glad to have you here. How is everyone doing? I am so glad to see you all. Hello, an old geezer. Hello, Peachy Nana. Hello, my darlings. We have a good show for today because once again, our favorite raggedy Duchess of Montecito, the little flop harlot that Harry married, has once again put her big old gnarly gangly toes right in her big old mouth again. That orifice that she calls a mouth, como se dice cucumber. See, it is a cucumber, my darling. It is. I thought when Meghan decided that she was going to go into the route of Duchess of Sussex vibrators and so on, I thought, why not make up a little AI photo of Meghan and her favorite toys? Why not, how you say, a cucumber? Why not? So yes, I made that video. It is Meghan Markle sniffing a cucumber. And my darlings, we just need to get into this. As you come into the chat, make sure you say hello to the mods. Make sure you thank them for, yes, keeping this place safe. I mean, it does go left. We do get messy in here, but it definitely is a safe space for sure. We definitely ain't no cult over here, that's for sure. Oh, look at me being messy already. 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, and we already being messy. But let's talk about this lying, raggedy flop Duchess because she truly is a one-hit wonder who just, well, she's not even a hit. She's just a one case wonder who thinks that just because she released one sad, pathetic round of scam jam, who knows where it was manufactured. I feel sorry for all the people that ingested that menstrual looking jam. Just, you can't even call it jam. It honestly looked like Shark Week, okay, in a jar. That's what Meghan should have called it. Shark Week in a jar, because that stuff was so liquidy and gross. I will always side eye a business that doesn't name where their items is being distributed by. If you look at any packaging, if you look at anything, you will see the back of most packagings will say where something has been distributed, where it's from, but where it's being made and where it's being distributed from. All that information is always on the back of boxes, products. And then you got this raggedy scammer who thinks that she can totally bypass all of that. So, yes, I know, liquid fruit. We are a monster in the little ones family. You guys, we are definitely a family here. When will Meghan disappear? Look, I'm having too much fun enjoying this absolute spiral that this trollop is having at this time. I am enjoying the fact just watching her fail at every move when she had the biggest platform handed to her and she just can't make anything go right. Basically, she can't do anything to I'm just here to mock the expert on human behavior, the fiver for your tig bitties thoughts. Oh, you are so funny. She calls herself a founder. She is one of those people that, she made the comment that there people should be linked, not ranked. Remember, that was her whole thing. Linked, not ranked. We should all be together. And yet this floppy, raggedy swamp harlot is basically releasing mediocre crap and calling herself a founder, putting herself on the same level as an entrepreneur, as same level as a Fortune 500 CEO founder. She thinks that she is on the same level when she I would give more credit to the people that sell on Etsy than Meghan Markle, because at least the creators and artists and individuals who are selling on Etsy are constantly replenishing their stock. They make their own things. They aren't scamming their buyers or anything. And you know that a real person is actually making it. All the information is there. It's not a scam. And they have an actual shop going. Meghan Markle thinks that she is someone special because she scammed people into, well, nobody believed it, but maybe her last 10 fans that are left over might believe her. But Meghan claimed that, her jam sold out in 45 minutes. Most of us called BS on that. Most of us called BS on that because we all knew that there wasn't much in stock for her to sell out in 45 minutes anyways. Most things weren't in stock anyways. She didn't have things. What was she selling? Just maybe, in my opinion, she probably had maybe 25 to 50 of each item, and that's it. And then she wants to spin that as a win, like she has made some sort of huge difference in the world. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, because I've been running my own e-commerce business for many years now. I know that the Sussex Squad are going to like, we need to find out what MeghansMole is doing so we can shut it down. No, I've been running it for many years. Meghan wishes she could do what I do, but she clearly can't, because if I've been doing this for more than 7 years now, then she couldn't even do one round. Okay. So here's the issue with Meghan is that she thinks that just because she's got one round of products out, she is someone special. She can't do it. But the problem here that Meghan has is that Meghan Markle spent more on those stupid wood boxes and packaging to send out to Kris Jenner, who's probably laughing at her behind her back, to those other like Beverly Hills snotty women who I bet you 100% if you were a fly on the wall, they'd be like, what the fuck is this tacky new money 12-year-old bullshit being sent to my door? Okay, that's what people have been saying. MeghansMole, you've been doing this for as long as she's been married. I've been doing my e-commerce thing for a little bit longer than she's been married. Yeah, and then I've been doing the YouTube thing for how long now? Almost 2 years, 3 years or something. So yes, I think I have a bit more I don't know, drive than Meghan Markle. It doesn't take much, but you notice that Meghan Markle hasn't really left that childish mindset. She's stuck there. Oh God, she is the butt of jokes around dinner tables. She definitely is. I bet you all of those women probably messaged each other like, did you get your little wooden box here? And wood right now is not cheap. Meghan probably spent a lot more on those PR boxes and having them shipped to people and sent over. And she thought she was gonna make money, but to be honest, I personally don't think she even broke even. She probably spent more money on the packaging, trying to get this crap trademarked and whatnot. I know my amazing accountant, Steven, sent me some inside information where I think the email said that Meghan has spent well over $68,000 just trying to get trademarks for Ass Ever and American Riviera Orchard, where nothing has happened. Everything has flopped. She is just dumping all this money into things that haven't been making a return for her. She is, if we're looking at it business wise, she is in the red. She is completely in the red. Meghan peaked in high school and never grew out of it. Loser. No, I'd have to say, Meghan peaked the moment that her father had that fake commercial, where she was in the classroom talking about her soap commercial. And yeah, that was her dad had that set up through Nickelodeon and Linda Ellerby. And I feel like that's when Meghan peaked. That's when she was like, oh my God, I can get this attention. And she's always like been trying to go for that. But her snotty attitude and her know-it-all when she really doesn't know fuck all is her downfall. So Meghan talked about that she's going to pause restocking her jam and herbal teas until she's completely ready. I mean, wasn't this the same woman who few months ago loaded up a super cringe video onto Instagram where let me hold on a second. Let me share this with you guys here. Am I on the right screen? No, I'm not. Let me share this with you guys because remember she made quite a big song and dance about this
coming out, which I'm
remember this nonsense where she looked all disheveled, a mess, even with the filter couldn't help how raggedy she's been looking. I thought when you married a prince, you're supposed to look better. Meghan has gone completely the opposite. But Meghan posted this on February 17th. Get your barf buckets ready, darlings. Get your earplugs ready if you need it. I'm just going to play a little bit of this, not the whole thing. So Meghan uploaded this June 3rd, okay? I mean, February 17th. Today is June 3rd. Sorry. So Meghan uploaded this on February 17th of this year. Remember?
cat's out of the bag. I'm shocked we've kept this a secret for so long. In 2 weeks, my show's coming out, which I'm so excited for. And also my business, which I think there's been a lot of curiosity about. Last year, I had thought, you know what, American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood. It's a nickname for...
It's not your neighborhood. You moved there. It's not your neighborhood. You don't own it. You're not the Duchess of Santa Barbara. It's not your neighborhood. You live there. You just moved there because you could afford it after marrying into the royal family and then trashing them and selling them out. That's the only reason why you're there.
For Santa Barbara, but it limited me to things that were just manufactured and...
Anyway, so I'm gonna spare you guys the ear bleed and whatnot, right? So basically, Meghan, it is now June 3rd. June 3rd. My goodness, June 3rd. School's almost out, guys. School is almost out for the kidlets, and they are going to be home running around. Oh dear, this is going to be fun. Anyway, so Meghan has said on her podcast that she has released with Tina Knowles, okay? First of all, Meghan claims, she loves to claim that everyone reaches out to her. Meghan likes to claim that Tina Knowles reached out to her and wanted to be on her lonely, shitty, crappy, ain't performing well podcast. I bet you the ladies at Lemonada Media are probably having a couple bottles every single night thinking, why did we do this? This was the worst investment ever. We thought we were going to get something good. This was the worst move we've ever made. But Meghan, after she claims that she sold her stock within 45 minutes, she decided that she has decided to just pause restocking her as ever brand. I don't know about you, but if I sold out within 45 minutes, not only would I be quickly restocking, I would be ordering double the amount because what you have has been high in demand. You don't want your customers to go without. Now, we all called BS on this. We all said this was a bunch of nonsense. Stephen, my darling, thank you, says, Meghan could let me do analytics. I like data. I know that you could like turn her business around in a wink, Stephen, but trust me, if she wouldn't take advice from the queen, she wouldn't take advice from all the advisors that she has had. Nobody is going to tell Meghan Markle what to do. So you might as well just save your breath, darling. But thank you for the super sticker, my dear. So basically, Meghan claims that her products sold out. And then today, on the stupid release of this podcast that she did with Tina Knowles, she admits to the fact that, yeah, she did scam the people. She says the Duchess said of her April launch of her Ass Ever products, including jam and herbal tea, that the scarcity mentality at the beginning might be a hook for people, comparing it to a sneaker drop. You see, first of all, I don't know what kind of drugs Meghan is on. I don't know what kind of illegal substances she's snorting, taking, toking, or inhaling or whatever. But I like Meghan Markle just compared herself to a big time, let's say, who are the individual celebrities that do massive sneaker drops? These are sports stars. These are NHL stars. These are NFL stars. These are NBA stars who do sneaker drops, right? She thinks she is on the same level that she can do a sneaker drop, that she is such an A-list individual because I don't know what, yeah, she thinks she's on the same level as Jordan. She's full of drugs. I don't know what she's full on, but look, I would love to be able to just escape from reality and escape from the mountain of bills that I have stacking and escape from being a single mom for just, 2 seconds or something. So, yeah, pass the duchy to the left hand side. What are you toking on Meghan Markle? Because you are not on the same level as a celebrity to think that you can have a sneaker drop, that you can only put out a small amount of products. But this does cement the fact that Meghan's a scammer. She didn't even have many products in stock. She gives herself away when she makes comments like this, because this tells me you didn't even have much in stock from the beginning. You didn't even care to put the work, the effort, or anything into it. You just wanted to make a quick buck, and that was it. What about the longevity? And it seems like Meghan never, ever, ever thinks about the long run. It's like instant gratification. She wants that money now. She wants to make it now. And then who the hell knows what happens next? Melissa Maxima, thank you so much. Kisses from Amsterdam. I love Amsterdam. So beautiful. Kisses to you too, my darling. I had to let you guys know that that wasn't one of the Meghan Markle signature moves or anything. That was kisses. And real kisses too. Leslie Warren, thank you, my darlings. As for your shoes, dear Molly, thank you. I will definitely start a little shoe fund for myself. And yeah, you guys can always see that I have shoes on the back of my screens and everything because, this girl can't help herself. Once my little one has gone to bed, once I've folded all the laundry, cleaned up everything, I have a habit of looking at all the shoes that I'm just like, oh, this needs to be in my closet. And right now, you guys can see I have a major thing for lime neon colored shoes. Okay. It's my thing this summer. But yes, this mommy can dream about it. For now, all my money goes to my little one and the pups. Anyways, yeah, money, money, money. Yeah. Monster bucks and shoe fund every time. But everyone falls for her con job. What made people go and buy her jams? Well, the little fans that she has left bought her jams. And to be honest, I don't think it was many people because there wasn't much in stock. And then on top of that, she really did, well, she probably put herself more into a deficit by giving out more for free and sending them out to people and expecting like them to put an ad on their Instagram or post about it. I think Meghan, yeah, she thinks that just because she is the Duchess of Sussex, she thinks that just because she's connected to the royal family still, that people will just go running and buying her products. So basically, Meghan here admits the fact that, there wasn't that much and that she launched the products with a scarcity mentality at the beginning and hoping it might hook people. And then she said, but she feared it might be annoying for customers, adding, I don't want you to eat that jam once every 6 months. I want it to be on your shelf all the time. Well, if that's what you wanted, you should have had more in stock. I mean, I don't know how this is the same Raggedy Trollop who claimed that this took a year to come up with. And then before that was like another 2 years or something. Iceman says, I could not wear heels that high. I'd fall on my face. Look, I'm I love high heels. I can't. It's like my addiction. But yeah, since I've had my little ones, since I'm a single parent, since I am responsible, I make sure that yes, that I'm a responsible mommy. I'm a real mommy who puts my little ones and my dogs first, and I always put myself last, unlike Meghan Markle. Sometimes I'm like, maybe it would be nice to be like a Meghan Markle person where you're just so selfish and you only think about yourself. But then I'm like, I'm not that type of person. I could never be that type of person who puts myself first. I don't know why I can't do it. But, anyways, so Meghan says, so for me at the moment with As Ever, it was great. We planned for a year. We planned for a year, we get, and then everything sells out in 45 minutes. Yep, that's amazing news. Then what do you do? And then you say, okay, we planned as best as we could. Are we going to replenish and sell out again in an hour? Or is that just annoying as a customer? I'm looking at it just saying, just pause. That happened. Let's wait and see until we are completely stable and we have everything we need. So that is exactly what a business owner would not do. Meghan Markle clearly shows that she has no patience, no longevity. She wants things quickly, like I said. She's been such a spoiled brat that she expects everything to be right away. So yeah, what, no nanny for the last 5 years. I'm just wondering because Meghan claimed on the Jamie Kern Lima podcast, or as I was calling her the other day, Jamie Kern Farquad, that remember she was pulling the whole, oh, I worked so hard, and then there's the labels, and then there's the packaging, and then you have to write with the cadence of it all, and then you have to stock everything, and Jamie's just sitting there like a dog, nodding her hand like, sure. But this is ridiculous. This is just showing that Meghan Markle is a failure. Meghan's grammar is terrible. Let me play you the sound clip, and let me just play this little sound clip, and you will hear how she speaks, and it's just like you can't even speak properly. I mean, I sometimes fumble my words and I muck up my words also, but come on, English is my third language. Give me a break, okay? Megan's first language is English, and she talks in riddles.
These strawberries.
Listen to this nonsense.
I just picked these strawberries and it's so great. Look, I just put a little bit of sugar and some Meyer lemon, and you try to scale that up.
Oh, yeah.
And you're wanting to manage expectations, but you want to share the thing you've worked so hard on. And so for me at the moment with As Ever, it was great. We planned for a year, and then everything sells out in 45 minutes. With yes, amazing, great news.
But then what do you do then?
I love how you guys, Beyonce's mom shaded the F out of Meghan Markle in this sit down disastrous final podcast. I think I might have to do a review on this one because there was some serious shade thrown by Tina Knowles there. And it is I think, I don't know if you guys want a live or if you want like a video, that like a quick 5-minute get to the point video, let me know in the comments below, even those who are watching this on the replay. But Meghan Markle has basically shown that she is a failure. She fails at everything. She sucks. She's not a founder. She's not a role model. And of course, let me just tell you guys here, let me just show you real quick that this raggedy trollop, of course, with Trooping the Color coming up while we're talking about this, Meghan Markle has gone and bought herself an award to be honored at LA's Natural History Museum Gala. Now, here's the thing. If you are a person who donates money to the LA Natural History Museum, you should probably pull your funding now because this is absolutely crazy. So Meghan Markle is being honored. Let me tell you, let me read to you what they said, because Meghan must be jealous of Catherine because Catherine is the patron of a museum, okay? And Catherine has been working with children. So this twat is allegedly being honored for this. Let me tell you. We are proud to honor Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Of course, because without that title, she is Meghan, the blowjob actress on 90210, the briefcase girl on Deal or No Deal, and the broad that got banged up against multiple filing cabinets on Suits. So, Meghan Markle, a native Angelino whose work to advance community well-being and expand opportunity, especially for undeserved community, aligns with our equity-focused approach to developing science literacy for the next generation, including through our STEM and STEAM pathway programs. So let me ask this, because you guys know me. I may be vulgar at times. I may be straight to the point, but I'm just going to ask the question. Whose dick did Meghan suck for this made-up award? And what has Meghan done for the advancement of community well-being? Because last week when I was driving down, what was it? Where was I down? Down by Wilshire Boulevard, you will see tents upon tents upon tents upon tents upon tents. Simple drive down like any of the roads in LA here, you will see homeless people, you will see individuals on drugs. At any point, if you are walking down the streets of LA, there is human doo-doo on the sidewalks. There is needles, it's a mess. So what has Meghan Markle done for the community? I mean, I saw Meghan Markle trample across and trespass people's homes after the LA fires happened, just to get her photo taken with people, just to, make it seem like she's done something, but she hasn't done anything at all. What has Meghan done? Because you know what? Let me tell you this. Those roads to those houses that were in the fire, and oh my goodness, the name just like slipped by my head because I was just down in that area. But in that area there where the fires happened, and you still can't access the roads there. The road where Meghan went on to, not the Palisades, the actual, what was it? The first spot that the fire happened. Oh my God, it's like I'm just having a moment. The first community that really got hit hard, Katie. I know you know. I'm just having a total brain fart right now. I literally just drove down that area. And what happened is that you can't even access those areas. So where Meghan went trapezing around people's homes when they were burnt out, you still cannot access those roads unless if you have a permit and that you can show that you used to live there. People cannot access there. And what is happening is that a lot of people who used to live along Malibu and everything, where their houses caught fire along the PCH, they cannot, they're making it so hard just for them to get their licenses and everything, just to make, they're saying, oh, you're going to have to pay $5 million just for your license to, where the Eaton fire was. Yeah. I mean, it was, I don't know. Yeah. I don't understand. This, in my opinion, has just destroyed LA Natural History Museum's reputation, because what has Meghan Markle done to receive this? Really? People are saying she gave a big donation. Well, that donation better be up close to $1 million or something, because it doesn't deserve anything like this. And if I was a person who was donating money for years and years and years, I would be pissed off. I would be like, what? Excuse me? Hold on. Let me just look it up, because this is going to bother me. This is gonna fire me. Sorry, guys, just give me 2 seconds because this is going to annoy the heck out of me if I don't get the name of this town. There was the Henderson fire. There was that. There was the fire in, goodness. God, that was crazy. I remember that. Like, that was wild. There was like literal, I remember I woke up the next morning when the fire started. And Altadena, thank you, my darling. Oh my God, that was bothering the hell out of me. In Altadena, yeah, you can't even access that area of Altadena anymore at all. Like, you have to have a permit. They won't let you drive through there. Some places are still closed off completely. But let me just look this up real quick. I know you guys love the typing, but let me show you here. Meghan is doing everything to basically, Meghan is cosplaying Catherine now because, as British Prince showed here, that Catherine is the patron of the Natural History Museum. And the thing is that then you have Harry trying to cosplay William and trying to be like, oh, environmentally friendly with his Travelist scam. We're going to talk about that in a live soon. But yeah, Harry and Meghan are nothing but two scammers who are just going around. Yeah, fire season is definitely going on. I still have nightmares, but they are two who are just doing nothing but pretending to cosplay William and Catherine. And what Harry and Meghan are going to do is that every single time the royals have an event like Trooping the Color, or anytime they are at an engagement or something, Harry and Meghan are going to jump up and ride their coattails and act like they are something special, because you know what? Harry and Meghan are still listed on the royal family website. So many people who don't follow this lore like we have been following, like we know everything about, still think Harry and Meghan are part of the royal family. They still believe as long as Harry and Meghan are listed on the royal family website, they are royal members. That's what a lot of people think. And I feel like the royal family or Charles are always going to, in a way, it feels like Charles is giving the okay, because you have them on the website. And not only that, you have a hyperlink to their own personal Sussex website or Archwell website, whatever it is. She needs content for Netflix. I'm just waiting for this quote unquote second season to drop, where she is trapezing through people's homes, where she is trespassing and walking around pretending like she is sad, where she is using that girls, the Altadena girls charity, and trying to act like she is a big contributor when she just wanted to steal clout from this young girl who was making a difference. Trust me, if I see that, I will be dragged. Look, just because I've been living here in LA for not so long doesn't mean that I can't drag a bitch for her behavior, okay? And I will drag her for her disaster tourism, because you are disgusting for doing something like that. Yes, Harry and Meghan, look, they are not royal. We don't consider them royal because we know everything that they have done. But if you think about the average person who doesn't pay much attention to the royal family, if they go on the royal family website, Harry and Meghan are still listed as working royals. So many people who don't follow it as closely as we do will think that, yeah, well, they're still representing the royal family. Anyways, Meghan's behavior isn't just affecting California, it's affecting the US. Look, it's not only affecting the US, it's affecting us also. I suggest that we should file a class action lawsuit against Meghan Markle and Archwell Productions for destroying our mental health. I have suggested that Meghan Markle should, anytime she puts out any type of content, any type of photo, anything at all, I'm just going to use the same words that she used, that she should come with a warning label, just like cigarettes do. Like, this is toxic for your mental health. And that is exactly like how she said it too during that interview. I 100% believe that all all of Meghan's content, BS advice, crap material that she releases should always come with a trigger warning and with a warning to not try this at home and not try this and not to take it seriously and to always advise with your doctors or physicians. I'm just saying, my darlings. But anyways, I'm going to get going here. Let me know if you guys want to do another live or if you want a short form content about Meghan's raggedy behavior and her being dragged for absolute filth by Tina Knowles. I don't know if Meghan even caught on to it, but let me show you this. I just wanted to show you two more things before I run here. First of all, I wanted to show you that the just for shits and giggles, I was trying to look up the domain Lilibet Diana Spencer, and that domain has been registered, FYI. It was bought out on June 2nd, 2020. No, yesterday. Yesterday then? It was registered yesterday? I don't know who bought this. I don't know if Meghan Markle bought this. I don't know if a troll bought this. I don't know who bought this, but I just wanted to bring it up with you guys. And there was one more thing, but also we need to talk about this too. And maybe I'll touch base on this in another live where Meghan hints at wanting to start a business with her phantom child that nobody has ever seen, who is named Invisibet. This to me is giving major Balenciaga vibes. Remember when they did the ads with the children and the BDSM items and stuff? This very much like makes me wonder if Meghan has her hands in something much more nefarious, because remember there was that undisclosed $250,000 donation to Ashley Biden. We all know that the Bidens are kind of have their hands in trafficking and stuff like that. Makes me wonder if Meghan's in something a lot more nefarious. But, ooh, Stephen, I will definitely check my email. But yeah, maybe we'll leave this all for another day. But anyways, my darlings, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of Meghan. And once again, sticking her foot in her mouth. We all knew that she didn't have much to sell on her website. We knew that she didn't stock much from the very beginning. So, of course, she was pretending like, oh, we decided to drive a scarcity mindset. No, bitch, you didn't have that much stock. You don't care because you're a lazy fucking grifter, just like Bill Simmons said you were from the very beginning. And you know what? He was right. Anyways, my darlings, I am out of here. Thank you to everyone who checked in. Thank you to everyone who was here. I love you all so much. As you leave, make sure you thank the mods for their incredible work. And I will see you all in the next one. Toodaloo, my darlings. Bye.